Tea Party has a basic mission statement: physical responsibility, limited government, and free but fair trade.
Walla Walla Tea Party is a grassroots movement worried about a thicket of thorns of government bureaucrats invading your right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Today we have chosen to come to this courthouse and many others around other locations around America to face the tyranny and declare, the battle is on. The battle is indeed on to restore our constitutional republic.
In the grassroots movement, there are weeds that soil the name of the Tea Party. Opponents of the Tea Party magnify those weeds instead of putting the magnifying glass down, stepping back, and looking at the whole yard as a piece of perfection.
There are those that would have painted us with a brush somewhat akin to skinheads.
Does it unnerve you that the Tea Party are gaining such traction?
It just shows the weak, dark underside of America.
Just a bunch of hicks, yokels who didn't, rednecks and people who didn't really, were upset at change. We're not upset at change. We're upset at change that doesn't make sense.
They are sad, unfortunate people because, well, they are, because they are, corporate America's useful idiots.
Tea Party members grew up from different walks of life.
Well, I'm a Kansas farm boy. Came to the Northwest and found myself engaged in farming.
I work for the federal government. I'd rather not say the agency. But I have had a long service in the federal agencies and in the military. My family has a tradition of military service.
Do you think there's a
conflict?
Conflict of interest, there we go.
No, I do not.
Okay.
And I did think about that before I got involved. I am first and foremost an American citizen. The federal government is my employer under certain conditions, which even the federal government and Congress has acknowledged. I still have my rights as a citizen. I'm just a typical American who runs around trying to make ends meet and would like to make a difference in life, but sometimes, struggles to do that.
The growth of the Tea Party wasn't a seedling from a major corporation or political party, but sprouted up from the ground in Walla Walla.
And I met Martha Kleinhans in the gym one day, and I said, Martha, we need to do something. And that was the birth of the Walla Walla Tea Party. We met at Mr. Ed's with about 5 people, and didn't have tea, had coffee.
And it was an excitement, but we felt that we needed to try to make a difference in what's going on in our government, locally as well as nationally and statewide as well. Tea Party, there is many like-minded people, and they see where the government is just spending itself into oblivion in a sense.
As a grassroots movement, the Walla Walla Tea Party wants to plant seeds at the local level and watch them flourish into the city council and beyond.
We have to start with our local Republican Party, and we need to make some changes, philosophical changes and political changes from within our own party. So we believe in education.
But if we look at the right to self-defense, all that Scalia has said, or the Supreme Court has said so far about guns and self-defense, is that the right is the strongest in the House.
We want to monitor and run for local offices. For instance, City Council, the Commissioner's Office, whether we're running the PCOs, that's precinct officers with the county Republicans. We want to get on board as a conservative movement and make a statement and change some of the policies.
The county budget and Agenda 21.
I am a liberal Democrat. I've been going around the nation speaking to Tea Party groups. Agenda 21 Sustainable Development is the action plan to inventory and control all resources, all means of production, all energy, all information, all human beings in the world.
Well, it brings in a lot of governmental control. Tea Party wants limited government.
I'm very proud to be a member. I want to stay strong for the grassroots movement. I do believe that one day we will be in the history books because the 2010 elections really changed things around. I think because it was a phenomenal grassroots movement that just took shape all over this country. It's not a top-down, it's a bottom-up.
Values of the Tea Party, among other things, limited government. Working as I do inside the government, trust me, that's a valid concern.